Okay, y'all. I picked up these two books today, the 59 through 98 and 99 through 2008 Memorial Cents. The store I got these at, the local coin shop I went to, he has not gotten the Shield Cents in yet. And my goal is to see how many boxes, starting with box 6, which we're going to start off with tonight, how many boxes it's going to take to fill up just the Memorial and Shield Cents. Wheat Cents is a whole different ball game altogether. Most times you can almost fill up all these up with one box, except for you might have a problem with the 69 through 74S business strikes. Now, I do have those in the tube, but we're not going to use those. We're just going to use what we find starting a box 6 forward. Plus, I'll continue updating the Warman's Wheat Cent book. It has all the Wheat Cents in one spot. So what we're going to do, we're going to get started with this hunt. And y'all end on the first find. Okay, unlike box 5, we actually get a Canadian cent. This is 1991. Got a little luster left on it, a little redness. I'll put it aside, and when I get back into my house, we'll see if it upgrades the bucks. So, yep, we got our first foreign coin of the hunt. Bring it back in on the next find. Here's the queen. Okay, unlike box 5, we actually get a Canadian cent. This is 1991. Got a little luster left on it, a little redness. I'll put it aside, and when I get back into my house, we'll see if it upgrades the bucks. So, yep, we got our first foreign coin of the hunt. Bring it back in on the next find. Here's the queen. Okay, sorry about the background, but that's the best I can do. This is the 99 through 2008 Memorial Cents. And as you see, we got some nice and some dark and some in between. These are all zincs. Sorry about that. Here we are in the copper. This is all the copper ones. Until you get to 82 right there in the middle, bottom. In fact, the bright one right after the 82 large and small dates is an 83 zinc. That's the first full year of zinc production pennies. And 82 was a crossover year. So we got different dates, and this is what it looks like after the first 3 rolls. I kind of upgraded some. I should have waited. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through. I'll put each copper on some off to the side, and then we'll I'll do an upgrade, then show you what the book looks like. Seeing the setting aside that could be changed, whatever. That's what I'm going to do, zinc or copper. So I'm going to keep on hunting. Bring it back in. Either the next find or the next update. I may do it every 10 rows. I don't know. I'll probably do it after the 10th row. Pennies. Then I'll bring it back in for an update on these books. Row 13 of box 6, and we have ourselves our first Wheat Cent. 56 Denver. So it looks like on the reverse. There's a bit details left. Oh, there it is. Let's see what we got on the screen. Some scratches here and there. Wheat stalk's almost completely intact. So yeah, we got our first wheat of the hunt. Bring it back in on the next one. Still on row 13, we got a second Wheat Cent of the hunt. And let's see what we got. Oops. 1, 2, 3. 58 Denver. Tell y'all what. And just get all the copper out. see if we get anything else in this row. Well, since I had 2 in 1 row. Nice 77. I'm trying to help me get this done. Shield. E2, nice one. Let's weigh it out. It's a large date. This is a large date. You can tell by how the 2 is. You pretend like you take that and copy it, it won't fit on here. That's a large date. Small date flares out a bit more and then drops. You put 2. Put an extra 2 on there if you needed to. Let's make an upgrade in the buck. $94. 2012. This row weighs 132.7 grams, so we should have a lot of copper in this row. That should be zinc rock. Yep. Now, unfortunately, I did not have the shield scent book only. I only had the memorial books. So we're not doing anything with the shield scents in this hunt. That AT large date. Well, I'm doing is weighing them out. 3.1 grams. Memorial on the back. Well, I'm not going to get anything else. I'm going to pause it, bring it back in on the next find. Row 29, we finally get our 3rd wheat scent of the hunt. It's a 1939 filly. A little junk on the front, but the back is in pretty decent condition. Being almost 104, almost over 100 years old. It's a very clean example. So we'll bring it back in on the next one. So I'm going on here. This is where I'm at on this box. I'm trying to fill up just memorial scent books. The top are the ones that we need. Okay. Not to bring, well, I got videos talking about the 60 large date and small dates. I got videos. I may try, I may have to do some searching, see if I can find it and link it back in where you can see that. I'm probably going to be getting these business strikes at 69S, 68S, 70S, 72, 73, 74S. They did do business strikes. In the same fight, they went strictly proofs at the San Francisco Mint. Down here is just a list of all the ones that are brown. The red brown, I'm not going to touch them unless I do see one that comes across that does seem to be nice. Then I'll go ahead and get that for an upgrade. So these are the upgrades that we need. I have found all of these. They need like 12 slots left. There's not enough for all the large and small dates. Same thing with the 74s. So those are extras. But just to one slot in the book. See, 1, 2, 3, 4. I need about 12 more coins, and that book's done. This book behind here would be done. So what I'm doing is using the other books. There's a bunch of extra penny slots for the extra large and small dates. So that's it for this. I want to go ahead and get back into the hunt. Bring on back in on the next find. Right now, I'm currently at 3 wheat cents and 1 Canadian. As y'all can tell, I'm now on my 5th wheat cent of the hunt. Do not know what year it is. Give me a second. I'll flip it around. This is like third from the end. We almost had to end it. Ooh, look how old that is. The 1939. That's the second one of this hunt that we found. But these are a lot better condition than the first one. Let's see what we got. Yeah, it's got a little gash right there, die gouge. Be contact mark, who knows? Check out the stalks. That's rim damage. Okay, bring it back in on the next one. Okay, y'all, believe it or not, that's actually a wheat scent. It is so bad. It's got so much environmental damage. I was just scoping it to see what year it was, and it's a 57 Denver. If I turn it to the back side, you can actually see where it says 1 cent. And hey, only thing left are the wheat stalks, but it is wheat scent number 6. You go back in on the next find. Row 49, we have our 7th wheat scent of the hunt. Let's see if I get a little bit closer without messing it up. 1935 Philly. Here y'all better look at that. Decent stalks. Bring it back in. Well, this will probably be the last one, but if I come across something else, bring it back in. Okay, time for the video wrap up of box 6. So here's what we end up with a 35, 2 39s, 54 Denver, 56 Denver, very corroded 57 Denver, which I think is a metal detecting find, and 58 Denver. I checked this book. Only one we got to put in, none of the upgrades. It's gonna be the 39. I'm going to show y'all here. See if I can do this one-handed. That's a coin tube. Oh yeah, 1 Canadian cent, which will be going into its own little tube. They do not have the Canadian cent book here at the house. So if you look, we have a 39 slot open. They're both about the same shape. I just want to grab. Those got some damage. So I like this one. It's got the great, what I call gray use tonnage, I guess, where it's been used a lot. Now, what I may do at the end of this year is sell this book. 7543 Philly. Well, I just may put one in there because those two came from customer wrap rows. And get one in a bank box. It's going to be hard to get. So, I'm going to pause it 1 second. This Canadian cent tube, that piece of white paper, I put that in there at the beginning of this year. That's something we found this year above it. Like it's 6 total, counting the one over here. Now, that's what I found last year. Besides the ones that I found putting into the small Canadian cent book. So I'm going to pause this and put that in there, and then we're going to discuss the 2 albums. Okay, accidentally killed the recording. This is the so far for this year. The copper and wheats. Canadians, 2009s. One thing got totaled up right now. is the copper count and wheat cent count. So that's doing pretty good, I guess. Now let's talk about this. I'm going to put my wheat cents in that don't go into the book. Last year I had 248 wheat cents, I think. Maybe a little bit more. So, sorry about the shadow, but I can't help it. This is book one, the Memorial Cents. So it's 30 per sheet, 30 per page, and all that. Now one box, we got what? 5 and 4, 9 left to fill. Now count upgrades. This is all one box. So what I'm doing, I'm putting the 2009s over here. So I'm missing the Denver of the formative years, Denver of the professional, and the Philly of working with as president. So basically we got all this with one box of pennies. Now, we'll be going through other boxes. We got some browns, some red browns. I'm going to try to get those nicer. What I may do is, I still on the Whatnot platform. Once I get it done, is offer all 3 books together as a package deal. That's gonna be how far I can get. Count wheat cents. I may try to fill in with my personal amount of wheat cents that I have. That's why I like this one. Puts them all on one page. So, have a good evening, and thank you all new subscribers. Really appreciate y'all. Thanks to Shay Gabby for commenting on my video from last night. And I did find out that 1939S is the reverse of 38. So I'm going to be doing another video just on that nickel and putting it out as a short. So y'all have a good evening, and I'm going to put a link for my next coin show, which is going to be this Sunday. So I'm probably doing it here in the bedroom I'm staying at my mom and dad's. So probably about an hour and a half long. We'll see. Have a good evening.